Okay, back for another Ravnica draft now that I'm fed. And I'm really excited because I've always really loved Circu, but I don't think he's very good in Commander, so I was never able to like play him as a Commander. So I've like never been able to play him in anything, and I kind of want to. Note that there is also a Bell Tower Sphinx in this pack that could table, as well as a Tidewater minion. I know that picking a multicolored card first pick like this is not a good idea, but I really want to. I think if I was being like realistic, probably Fate's Fetters is the right pick here. But I'm going to say go ahead and get in here, buddy. I really love his art. It's hard to see. He's just concentrating so hard. It's like a sculptor looking at a, like at a slab of marble, trying to think of what he can make out of it. I kind of love it. So here I'd say that the best card might be Civic Wayfinder, but Brain Spoil is also quite, well, I'm not going to say it's quite good, but it is unconditional removal, and it doesn't require me doing anything out of color. So, ooh, Compulsive Research. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Now we just kind of super miss? It's a bit of a shame. So what's the best thing here? It's probably the Fangtail. The Fangtail is actually pretty good. Gosh, that's a really expensive regrowth. So I guess I'll take the Fangtail. Infiltrator's not bad. I wonder if I actually have an increased respect now for induced paranoia. I thought that a 4-mana counter with upside just wasn't going to do it, but that guy I think was running 3 of them and used them to really good effect. So maybe I was too quick to judge. It is a slower format, and I think maybe I just hadn't adjusted my expectations of like how much a counter could cost before it stopped being playable. I hope this is over here, even though the Fangtail's good. This really is a good card. Just 4 for a 3/3 pinger. It's kind of like everything you want, right? I was not impressed with Duskmantle. Lore Broker. I think this might actually be okay. I mean, it's a looter, obviously, so that's something. Ooh, Entrancer. And then it's also kind of a mill card, because you're forcing them to draw, but then, of course, you're also looting for them. I don't really know how that balance ends up. It probably depends on the matchup. Obviously, if you can get them to have no cards in hand, it just becomes all upside. So, that's actually a good point. If I do say so myself. I'll take the Dust Mantle here, though. 2 to mill 1 is just a lot. Nephalia Drownyard is 3 to mill 2, right? I think so. 1 blue-black mill 2. That's a much better rate. It's not just so much like the mana per card, it's also just the fact that this is your speed that you can mill at. Milling at 2 per turn for 3 is just way better than milling at 1 per turn for 2. So now I'll see the pack that I opened, which had several good things in it. The minion would be great. The elemental minion. Tidewater. Yeah, I think that's the best thing here, especially with the Entrancer. This continues to look good. You need to be worried a little bit about gliding on 4s, but this also can target them. It's good to keep in mind. I actually think the Convolute is probably playable. I'd say so. Convolute seems pretty good. Infiltrator comes back. Neither of these are any good. Seems like there's a bunch of bad red cards, honestly. I've often seen that, like, the dregs of the pack end up being red. Okay. Don't want that. Nightmare Void. Just like straight Thoughtseize? Huh. But I think that the choices here are... There's good choices here, actually. Strands of Undeath and Disembowel both seem pretty decent. I think that Disembowel is important, honestly. It seems like this is actually pretty premium removal in the format. I might be able to get Strands back. Guildmage is a great pickup. This Guildmage is just great. It feels like these are expensive, but the format really is pretty slow. Oh, note the Bell Tower didn't come back. That is a good thing to keep in mind. I think this is probably just another Brain Spoil, right? The 2/1 that you can pay to have it fly is fine too, but Spectral Searchlight, Clinging Darkness. I think it's probably just Clinging Darkness, but Drake Familiar shouldn't come back either. I wonder if someone else is messing around with that. Here I think we just take the Signet. Okay. Another Compulsive. Or it could just be a Consult the Necrosages at this point. It's probably Consult the Necrosages. The discard, another Induced Paranoia. The discard aspect seems pretty good. It's the same card advantage as Compulsive Research, but doesn't dig as deep. Here's a Drake Familiar. I don't have anything for it to work on yet, though. Does that bother me? Because I could just take the Aqueduct or something. I don't think so. I think the odds are I will pick up something, and I'm not trying to splash or anything. Oh, Strands just came back. Okay. Guess no one is fighting me specifically for this, then. It's a pretty low creature count. I wonder if it's too low. I don't really know how much you can get away with here. Some like Drift of Phantasms or something would be pretty decent. I know I opened one, but I'm not going to first pick Drift. So I think there's definitely somebody fighting me for blue. But apparently not black. Don't really have a ton of like 2s that I can look for. I'm not sure I want another of these, but I guess it's probably better. No, I think I want this. I don't think I want 2 of those. I don't think I really want Thought Picker either. Thought Picker just seems like too much of a cost. Okay, Ribbons of Night is almost certainly going to be what we want here, right? I mean, Last Gasp is also good, for sure. Last Gasp is good. And quite a bit cheaper. That's a good point. Maybe I just need the cheap interaction of Last Gasp. So we have Appeal. Oh, we have Entrancer. I need Entrancer. I think we're just going to go ahead and sort these together because this isn't really a traditional deck as far as creatures go. I'd rather be able to see my whole curve. So I mean, I'd love to get the ribbons back if nobody's actually playing Dimir, but I think that's asking for a lot. Okay. Flight is what I want, I think. So I have 2 of these and 1 of these. It's a little bit low. Another Tidewater, huh? We also have Stinkweed, though. Stinkweed is just a really good thing to slow things down. I mean, I'd totally take the Peel as well, but I think we just need to take the Stinkweed. I'd love to get the other Tidewater, but another Brain Spoil? Guess we also have the option of, like, Gaze of the Gorgon. I already have 2 of these. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll play it, but I think I'd rather have the option. Drift of Phantasms is probably what I'm in for. Yeah. Perplex? Maybe? Okay. So I'm gonna have to start cutting. I probably want to just play 17 lands, even with the Signet. This is a choice. Another Induce Paranoia, or another Infiltrator. I already have 2 Induces, right? Yeah. I don't really need, like, Muddle. It's probably Induce, honestly. It moves me toward my actual game plan. But I'm not sure I want to play 3 in the starting. Compulsive Drift. Huh. Ooh, another Drake familiar, another Consult the Necro Sages. It's probably Drake familiar, right? I did get one of each of these. Of course, they can totally get stuck in your hand, as I've found. I'm gonna say it might actually just be Consult. Strands comes back. I don't think I want this. I might want that. This actually came out pretty tight. The only thing that I really would have liked was like a bell tower. This just seems terrible. Doesn't even have flying? I don't know. What is this card for? Okay. So, I'm gonna say that I need to actually cut a decent amount. Which is a shame, because I actually like most of this. We probably cut snitches. We probably cut... maybe we don't need all this counter magic. So we cut probably, in that case, Perplex. Maybe I can just play 16 with Dimir Signet and all this card draw. I mean, I have a lot of card draw. I might even need to cut some of it. Drift is just a way to stay alive. Roker, Guild Mage, Trader. I guess I don't need to start Clinging Darkness. I can see if it's good against them first. I probably do cut some card draw. In that case, do I just run Consult the Necro Sages? It is more versatile than compulsive, but... yeah, I'm gonna say I probably do, which seems weird. So that's 16 with 2 card draw spells and a Signet. I mean, I would like to be able to cast 5 drops in this deck for sure. I'm gonna say that's probably okay. And it's actually I have 3 card draw spells, really. Okay. Let's run Duskmantle and 8/7. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So I have like counter magic and card draw on my sideboard. A little bit of like situational removal, I guess. And then a weird counter. I've never actually been convinced that Perplex is very good. Because I mean it is an opponent's choice card, right? And yeah, it's a choice that can be really bad, but it also can just be fine. Like, late game, if they have, like, 1 card in their hand, and it's, like, I don't know, a land or something, you obviously don't know that when you cast this, and they're like, yeah, whatever. So you can't ever like counter something. You can never counter something game ending with it, I guess. Because they just won't do it. I will keep this. Roll to 6, keep, and bottom. Okay. If I have to take a picture for my transmutes, I'll have to try to remember. Ooh, that was a nice draw. Then I can play either Drift or Consult, depending on what they do. They do nothing. Okay. So I think I just go ahead and attack. And then I Consult. Draw 2? Why not? Nifty. Okay. It's interesting that you can't do this at instant speed. This makes sense. But not being able to leave the draw up is a little bit unfortunate. But you can't ask for everything, can you? Well, I guess you can. So now the question is, do I want to leave up Induce? Do I want to discard? I think I'll wait on the discard, and I think I'll just leave up Induce. Okay. Green. Civic Wayfinder. Yeah, I guess. Okay. I think we just attack and pass the turn, honestly. The nice thing here is that they're going to attempt to cast the best stuff in their hand that they can. So, like, holding the counter spells, tap more, or I don't think I actually care about that. I know that it had to be something like pretty good for me to not I mean pretty bad for me to not counter it, but I don't know, do I just disembowel it? I actually don't think so. I think I just pass. Okay. Let's just start whittling their hand, I guess, at this point. So let's put this here. And if that's the stuff they're casting... Gaze at the Gorgon, huh? Okay. So then hopefully the goal is that anything that they're able to resolve right now can be disemboweled. But it's going to be very hard for me to be using this ability and be holding a counter. And I don't think I can just sit and hold a counter forever. Okay. Yeah, this thing's a hassle. Strands of Undeath. Really? Okay. I mean, I guess I'm actually just fine with that. I don't think you're going to win the card advantage war. Okay, so I'll discard, I guess, Drift and Island. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can actually do everything? Okay. You discard. Focus knocks a creature, so the player can't. Okay. So they are discarding real stuff now, for sure. Golgari Gold Mage, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and Dusk Mantle you. Are a touched mage. Interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can now do everything. So you, let's go ahead and discard your last card, please. What is it? Scatter the seeds. So we induce that. Milieu 5. Guardian of E2 Gazi Mortipede. Phytohydra. Okay, interesting. Guess we can attack. Okay, they drew a land, they attacked me for 3. That's fine. Okay, so now I think I draw. Circu. Okay. Go ahead. They can put a counter on this, so... Presumably they will. Don't put it here, put it here. Oh, they sacked to bring back Keening. I actually had missed that Keening was in the yard. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could just theoretically kill both of these. I'd rather that he put stuff into that, though. So I think I'd probably only kill 1. So let's cast this on you. Exile, please. Oh, it's underneath Circu? Oh, right, because they can't. Yeah, okay. I forgot about that. Conclave Equinaut. Okay. And then I'll leave up Disembowel in case I need it. Or, obviously, I could just Dust Mantle if I don't. Okay, I know what you're doing here. I'm going to play into it, though. You're going to put a counter on it and spend all your mana for the turn. Okay. Okay, concede. Okay, that worked well. So, anything I need to change? Clinging didn't actually look that great against him, so I don't think I need to bring that in. I don't know that I need, like, additional counter magic. Last gasp looks fine. I might just run this back. I think I do. Yeah, I'll keep this. Oh, I didn't take pictures of my transmute. Dang it. Wayfinder. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. I think we just play Drift, honestly, so I can block fine. So next turn I can play Flight. Then the turn after I can Lore Broker and Familiar. Scatter. Okay. Don't need to Brain Spoil right now. I'm just going to Flight. Okay, I already played my land. I think so. Yeah. This isn't bad at all. Let's go ahead and attack. Go ahead. So yeah, I think that Lawbroker Familiar is going to be pretty good. Guardian of Vitu-Ghazi is brain spoilable. Unless I just want to Strands of Undeath instead. Because I would rather probably bounce the Strands of Undeath. Yeah, I think so. Please discard. Then next turn I can do the whole thing again. Oh, dang it, I should have left a black for the regen. I hope that doesn't end up costing me. I was pretending like I had Dizzy Spell, but because I can't think of a one-cost black that I've seen. But it would have been much better to just leave up the on-the-board trick. That could cost me pretty badly, actually. Mortipede and Null Mage Shepherd. Interesting. Okay. I think, yeah, we just attack. I'm definitely not hanging back without, to, like, block or something without having the, thing up. Don't destroy it. Okay, excellent. So this is actually kind of a problem. Because now he'll do this, and he'll be able to swing through for 6. Oh, he didn't, though. Okay. Interesting. So I'm going to Drake Familiar. Okay, return Strands of Undeath. Recast Strands of Undeath. You discard. Or touched, and okay. Am I going to get tapped defensively? Okay. So, next turn, I can, like, Brain Spoil and Lore Broker. He's going to tap offensively now. Why didn't he just tap offensively next turn? Or he just wanted to be able to full swing? Maybe? So I think I'm going to end up having to Brain Spoil the Sandsor. Interesting they left back one Saproling. Do they have to have it for Convoke? What could they be convoking? Rootkin. Okay. I think my plan hasn't changed. I think I just go ahead and still cast this. I think I still have to kill this Sandsor. The Rootkin is a problem, for sure. And then I'm going to cast, I guess, Lawbroker, or Lord Broker. Am I going to swing? I think I do. Okay, now we do Lore Broker. Okay. What you got? Okay. Interesting. It's not really what I expected. So we'll block here. I can take a total of 7 right now. I might just throw the Lore Broker underneath, honestly. 5, 6, 7. Go to 4. I think I let him do that. I'm gonna have the Tidewaters down soon. Yep. Wait, did I miscount how many pumps he could do? Oh, I totally did. I'm going to 2. That's a very different thing. Why did I think he could only do 1 pump? I thought he had 3 untapped creatures. Huh. Well, that's concerning. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Stinkweed, huh? 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can do both of those. So he just has to mill. Then I can cast Stinkweed and Tidewater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 1 if he wants to throw everything. It's a little bit dangerous. I would not have attacked with the Drake Familiar had I properly counted how many untapped creatures he had. Fade the attacks. That's nice. And he drew a forest. Okay. Strands of Undeath. Doesn't actually really do anything for me right now. So I probably just want to loot. Especially since he can't really touch me. I think it's still better than a land though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, it's probably not. Let's just pitch this. Okay. So I can just draw cards, I guess. Dusk Mantle. Draw again. Disembowel is pretty good. Okay. No attacks. Not that insane. Do you want to attack? You do not. Okay. Don't blame you. So, I would like to kill one of these things. Probably you. So that's 6, so I would need 7 mana to kill this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That only leaves up 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I think I still make him discard, honestly. It was a plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can kill a 5-drop. I think that's probably good enough. Okay. Okay, so let's go to milieu. Okay. Let's make you discard. 2, 3, 4. It was a forest, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I can do that. So let's go ahead and attack then. I do need to eventually start attacking. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can kill this. This is a 6-drop. So I do this, because he has no cards in hand. And I can get a Consult and Necrosages. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's go to blocks. We block here. We block here. We block here. We block here. Okay. We disembowel you. Okay, and you have Keening Banshee. That's unfortunate, because I'm going to lose the Dusk Mantle. But okay, so it goes. Yep. Let's go to milieu. Do I dredge Stinkweed? I don't think so. Last Gasp, not bad. So let's start with Consult. Can I afford to do that? Well, yeah, I think we start with Consult. I draw 2. I do not want to dredge. I do not want to dredge. Okay, we play this. We play this on you. We attack with this. Okay. Brown scale, okay. Mill. No dredge. Let's loot. No dredge. Okay, that's something. Okay. I attack with familiar. I have 3 blockers. That would put me dead to removal. I actually don't think I want to do that. Well, I have induce. I should have done that. That was a mistake. Okay. No dredge. Let's go ahead and attack. Okay. Mill. No dredge. Attack. Okay, we play in transfer. Go ahead. Okay. Whew. That was close. Sitting at 1 while I'm chipping like that is a little bit scary. I probably played that a bit aggressively. Well, no. I, for some reason, thought he only had 3 creatures up. I forgot to take a picture of this. Paint. Okay. Okay, now I have it. Let's get back in this queue. Not playing first today. So unfair. This is a functional hand, I guess. It's not as good as some of the ones I've had. I mean, I just need to draw a land, and I have 3 shots at drawing a land, and that's just fine odds. Okay. I assume this drift isn't getting transmuted. Yeah, I'll probably just play it. Let's see what he does here. Ooh, he has his own Consult the Necrosages, huh? Maybe I will transmute it then. Well, I don't necessarily have to transmute it this instant. I can just do my own Consult. Or hold convolute. I don't think so. I think we just consult, draw 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that would make me discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to do something. I'd really like to be able to make sure that I have a land drop, though. But I don't want to discard. So let's just hold the convolute. Okay. We'll hold the convolute. I hope he does something reasonable. Okay, cast something. You didn't cast anything. Land. Okay, well, it's fine. I'd really like to find some land. How many times have I said that sentence in my life? A lot. It's really interesting that he played Consult the Necrosages off the Signet, right? Now, of course, he does something. What is that something? Four? 5? Tidewater minion. I have one of those. Shit. I guess I'll just play the Drift. I'd really like to get these entrancers down, though. If I could have, like, transmuted that for a Signet or something. I guess I could have transmuted this for a Signet. Maybe I should have. I actually didn't consider that. What is this? Entrancer? No. 5. For Tattered Drake, okay. And I play Entrancer. Okay. Now a land would still be great here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also... No, I can't consult next turn. I could consult for discard. Like, if I don't draw a land, might I do that? Ugh. That's actually going to be difficult to deal with. What am I even going to do about that? I can't brain spoil it. And it has regen. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that. I guess I can use this. Like... I mean, I can make him recast it, I guess. That's something. I really wish I'd drawn a land so I could, like, have countered it on the way back down. In fact, maybe I should have just waited for that. It's hard to say, though. We will be attacking, that's for sure. Is he just going to recast it? has a lot more land than I do. This is something. Siege worm, huh? I can brain spoil that. Huh. That actually was... Oh shit, I forgot to mill him. Okay. So I can like hold convolute and nothing else. Well, let's see if me missing mill 2 is going to be a game-breaking thing. It could be. Is this Moldervine? Because right now... Okay. So we go ahead and induce on that. I guess you can dredge it back, but that's dangerous against me, to say the least. Okay, that's not great for me either. Gosh. Okay. We will be milling today. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I think I have to cast this. Don't really know how I'm beating this. It's a problem. He has the Moldervine. He doesn't have another or something, does he? Trophy Hunter. Shit. He's gonna kill this. Wow. This deck is, like, really good against me. Okay. So obviously we're forced to chomp. Don't really know what I could possibly draw that would work here. Milling an extra 2 would not have helped, but I mean the brain spoil just not being able to work on these is a serious issue. So, what do I do about that? More counter magic. Clinging actually might not be bad. It might just be more counter magic. And I cut out... Stinkweed's actually pretty good. It's one of like the few things that can deal with this. Transfer, induce, strands. Brainspell is definitely worse against him. Disembowel's fine. Like I might actually just cut a brain spoil. And also maybe one of the consults. I have a thumbs down on this. How could you possibly think it's in my mix? Maybe one of the little creatures. Maybe like Lore Broker. It doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to strip his hand enough for this to be good, since he has card draw as well. Can't keep that. I can keep this, I guess. Keep, and keep land on top. Okay. That's a thing that I could kill. Do I though? I don't think yet. I think that I could use this on a bigger creature to let my Drake come out, or to keep the bigger creature from killing me. I don't think taking the ones right now is going to be a big issue. Huh. Okay. Can't transmute. I really need a fourth land at the very least. Something that can hold it. Draw a card. Okay, so we put this down. Compulsive, okay. Okay. So I think we just play this. Now I have a combo set up. So for 2 a turn, I can mill 4. What is this? Something big. Okay, so this is a good target for this. Okay. And then we say go ahead. To Snap and Drake, okay. Okay, so we mill you. We untap. Is this sick? No, okay. Thought I'd waited long enough. And mill you. Okay. Flight of Fancy, huh? Not that great with this on the field. So, we can like brain spoil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and mill 1. I think that's not terrible. Or I could just take the 3 in the air and save this for something worse. No, the problem is that he can put the enchantments on them. And then as soon as he enchants it, like with Bouldervine Cloak or whatever, then I can't do anything about it anymore. Okay, that's fine. And he gets to draw a bunch, but it's not terrible for my plan anyway. And taking 1 in the air really isn't that big a deal. Okay. So I'm definitely casting this. The question, of course, is what do I use it for? I'll probably draw my own cards, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I do have Convolute up if I absolutely need it. It has got to another point that it's not going to be great. I can always Flight of Fancy on his creature, too. Well, I can convolute whatever this is. Shiny creature doesn't untap. I think I have to convolute that. Okay. Circu, huh? Okay. Last gasp. Okay, well I can't do anything about that. No. Eight cards. A good induce could actually win the game, and I'm not under a bunch of pressure. Gold Mage is not bad, so I can keep up induce. Come on, cast something big. Bigger, bigger. Well, 5's actually not bad. Two cards, huh? I have to discard my hand? Okay. It's fine. One, two, three, four, five, six. So I say you draw a card. Okay. And you have one card in your library. And you have no cards in your library. Can you kill me this turn somehow? Really doubt it. Okay. Oh. So I wonder if he actually is going to like side in his whole sideboard. That'd be kind of funny. This isn't targeted. Oh, it is targeted. Is there anything else that I found to be lacking? I could see an argument that, like, Infiltrator is not very good here. And I would pull back in maybe Lore Broker. Okay. He actually did side in additional cards. Okay. Okay. Ooh, he's stuck on lands, huh? Is there anything that I want to transmute this for? Convolute Drift, Stinkweed Consults. Maybe? Let's get... Let's get Consult. Okay. I definitely don't want to let him draw this, so... but we will Strands you. So will let me get the Drake out next turn. Well, you did reduce the well, I guess I don't know what you did. You could have boarded additional lands in, too. Drift and Induce, huh? Okay. So next turn I can, like, Drake Familiar and Consult. Seems okay. Compulsive. I bet you'll find the stuff you need now. Okay, let's attack. I might actually win in combat this time, so I need to be thoughtful of that. Let's pick up Strands. And let's Consult, I draw. I just kind of want to stay ahead. Yeah, it's not great. What did you find? Snapping. Okay, I can Last Gasp that. Okay. So I think I Strands you. Enchant the Drake Familiar. You discard. Muddle. Okay. We'll Last Gasp you. And attack. And now I'm holding 4 lands. It's not great. Nothing? Ooh. And I got something. Okay, let's consult. I draw. Shouldn't have played the swamp, honestly. I'm gonna hold that convolute. Nothing? Okay. 1, 2... I keep forgetting to play the frickin' Dust Mantle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can, like, Circu or Vidalcan. I think we Circu. Yeah, let's Circu. Well, we attack first. Circu's just higher power. And I think that's relevant right now. So you have Last Gasp. The reason to not do that was because you can Last Gasp it. Of course, you would have just Last Gasped that, so... I actually don't care to convolute that. Because... I'm still winning. That doesn't stop me from winning. Him casting like a big creature here or something could be a concern. Disembowel. See, I will convolute that. Okay. Ooh. You only have 2 cards in hand, so I enchant you. Pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Discard your hand, please. And it was Stasis Cell and Consult. Okay. That puts me in a pretty good spot. Attack. Play this so I can keep up regen if I need it. Okay. Oh, gosh. That was kind of hard fought. In the finals. Maybe we can finally bring it home for Ravnica, man. This is definitely the best I've done. And the deck's pretty sick. This format's cool. It just has so many different things going on. It does have that feel of being old. Like, the design clearly feels not modern. Which is a bit of a shame, but overall, there's just a lot of options going on. The fact that this deck exists means I like the format. I mean, that's enough for me. So I'd like to prove that the deck is good. Yeah, I can keep this. I've got my colors, I've got a play, I've got some card draw. Okay. I think we will start with the Infiltrator. Yeah. Because I think the only thing I would ever like transmute the Infiltrator for is like Signet if I was in a lot of trouble, or like Last Gasp. Or Guild. Actually, there's a lot of things you could transmute this for. And in fact, Guildmage is way better. So maybe I actually should have played Lorebroker so that I could transmute those. But this is fine since it's unblockable damage, I guess. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can exactly do this. I draw. Please. More land and more card draw, huh? And we are in the mirror. Nothing. Okay. I'll probably just hold and deuce. Because I have induce and convolute up. And I am, I guess, technically winning on this board. It's 4? 5. Okay, I'll induce that. Mill 5. I think we do just go ahead and strands, honestly. His hand is attackable. Wait, do I? I changed my mind. I'm going to Lore Broker to hide what I was doing. And then I can hold Convolute. I think I'd rather strands after the Convolute so that he casts out the most relevant card. So anything bigger than a 2-drop is convolutable here. He does have Psychic Drain. I think I just convolute the research. He has his own convolute? Really? He has Perplex. No, I don't want to discard my hand. That's okay. It's kind of funny that that happened. And he discarded a land, it looks like. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and strands, I guess. Okay, that was Tidewater Island. Wow, seems like just a straight up mirror. It's kind of weird. I think I probably do actually just want to loot, honestly. I'm not going to be able to strip his hand, and I need the cards. Okay. If I could have, like, drawn a Guild Mage or something, which is why I main phased that. Snap and Drake, okay. So let's start with I draw. Nice, actually. He probably has counter magic, so let's just go ahead and kill this. Or try to. He has counter magic. Okay. I guess I will do it again. That's fine. Okay. And we do this. I don't think I will loot this time. I have to be very careful with when I decide to do this. It's not, I mean, it does mill, essentially, but giving him additional card selection is potentially dangerous. What is this? Flight of Fancy. Okay. In that case, he's drawing, like, so much. Maybe I just do? Just to, like, move my mill plan forward? Like, the more he draws, the less that each of these draws matters as far as card quality, and the more it matters for, everything else. I think we just strands. Could have tapped better there. Okay. I can inform it brain spoil. Okay. I wonder what his last spell is. He has an entrancer. Okay. That is fine. He has no cards in hand, so I can safely loot. Brain Spoil, Tidewater. I think I just ditched Brain Spoil, and I milled a Tattered Drake off him. Flight, huh? I really just want this down, though. I should really leave up the black. Okay. And I should loot now, so that he doesn't get to keep the card. Dusk Mantle. I actually think I keep Dusk Mantle. Now, of course, I wish that I had done the tapping differently. I could have milled him one faster. Okay. So we can like double mill with this. So that would require like 4 mana. So that leaves me 3 mana with which I can't really do anything. Okay. So I think I do this. It would just be better to cast Circu and only single mill with Dusk Mantle. Okay, so I discard this. Swamp. Okay, so then I'll just cast Circu. It's possible that he'll play the card. I actually should have waited. I was trying to, I guess, see if I wanted something other than Circu, but... I can also kill this next turn. Doppelganger, that's a good card. Do I have anything scary in my yard for that? I have my own Entrancer, actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and Duskmantle you. Let's go ahead and untap Lore Broker. Let's go ahead and use Lore Broker. Drift, huh? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could cast 2 spells with Drift. Okay. So we brain spoil the Entrancer, I guess. Circu does his deal. Wait, how did brain spoil the Entrancer? Circu does his deal. You get a card exiled by Circu. Yep. You mill me. Okay. This happens. I play Phantasms basically just to get a Circu mill. Okay. Then we go. Probably. I can't imagine what I should do instead. So he's gonna draw 1. He's obviously gonna make this into like an Entrancer. He actually didn't. Okay. Is this sorcery? No. Okay. He does make it the Entrancer now. He mills me. I'm at 6, you're at 2. Okay, and I win. Okay. So this is not going to be a big fight on the ground, that's for sure. So let's pull in another Induced Paranoia. I don't think I need like Wizened Snitches because that'll just help him as much as me, essentially. Maybe I don't need Drift, since I don't think we're going to be attacking very much. I guess there is a Snapping Drake, but I have ways of dealing with that. Like, maybe I don't need 2 brain spoils, actually. Like, I brain spoil and bring in Perplex or something. That could make sense. Huh. Ha ha ha. This hand is a bit weird. It's probably okay, though. I might regret this, but the Signet makes it to where I think it's okay. And I do have, like, an early-ish Circu. Like, that's a turn 3 Circu, which could be powerful. Okay, he plays an island. I play a swamp. Okay. Okay, so next turn I will play Circu. I can't really imagine what else I would do. He has a guild mage though, that's good. Okay. Snapping Drake, okay. Probably need to consult, honestly. Draw. Circu happens twice. Just auto-yield these. Did find the island. And a last gasp. I think we just last gasp the guild mage before it can do anything to me. It's so good that I'm honestly just afraid of it, and I don't think he's going to win from damage here. So I'm not as worried about the Snapping Drake, but I shouldn't disrespect it, that's for sure. The thing is, I can probably kill it with the Drake Familiar. Tattered Drake, Strands of Undeath, huh? Five for what? Stinkweed. Okay, that doesn't bother me that much. Entrancer, huh? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So can't do everything, but I think I just want to undeath right here. Okay. You discard. Tattered Drake. Okay, he had another Tattered Drake. And then I do Drake Familiar. Return my Strands of Undeath. Gosh, Circu's great. I'm so glad I first picked him. No, not that. I need to... Oh, right. Return Strands of Undeath. Okay. I played a land? I did, apparently. Okay, so now I can block the Snapping Drake unless he has a way to kill it. Okay. Block here. Perfect. He has 3 cards in hand. I'm going to Strands again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can leave up Dusk Mantle. So I just do, that'll do it. Circu something, what is it? Perplex. I think I just let it get countered. That's fine. Okay. 1, 2, okay. And then I guess we attack with Circu, but I can't imagine this mattering. And then I'll just Dusk Mantle them at the end of the turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I draw a land, I can play both in Trancers. Compulsive. That's a dangerous game. So I know that he does have a Psychic Spiral that I need to be careful of. Or not, Psychic Drain, not Psychic Spiral. You... mill, please. It is an island. I drew an island. I guess I attack. Wait, I definitely do not attack. We're going to play Entrancer. Circu you. Ha! Ha ha! Dimir for the win, man. That was great. Okay, that was, I think, a nice cap off to the to this flashback format. Cool. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that was as fun for you as it was for me.